It is that time for my response to a tweet. And today's tweet says, "We need someone strong like Trump to stop deals like Iran from making us look weak." We need someone strong like Trump to stop deals like Iran from making us look weak. Wow. It's very interesting. This is coming on the heels, we see the $400 million ransom gate that we're dealing with the Obama administration, with the current administration, and of course, because it's a presidential election, they'll try to link Hillary to it. But more so, it was something very interesting that I always seen, but now that you're asking this tweet, this is why I want to respond. This is how I'm going to respond. Iran and Donald Trump have something very, very in common. I am convinced that Iran must have read The Art of the Deal. And they're almost like twins. The orange boy and the olive-colored skin Iranians. Let me show you something. Everybody wants to chalk what the president says as garbage and stuff like this. And as you know, one man's trash can be another man's treasure. See, the president said something very telling. He said that the $400 million was a part of something. He said, "I let people know back in January this was happening. It's just a coinky-dink that it was tied to the ransom thing." And then the reporters respond back with, but Iran's saying it's ransom money. They're saying it. There's videos. They're saying it's ransom money. And the president responds back with, and this is what makes this very interesting and makes Iran and Trump the new Twin Towers or something like that, is because they said, that's just propaganda. That's propaganda. That's not true. That's just Iran just talking junk for their consumption, for their people back in Iran. But it made me think, they must have read Art of the Deal. Let me show you the connection. Now, Iran, they're telling their people that this is a ransom deal, while we're up here telling our people that it's not. This is something that was in place. We owed it to them and all these kind of things. But now they're making us look bad. With the Iran deal with the $150 billion, the whole time this negotiation is happening, Iran's and the Ayatollahs and people like this are ripping us a new one. They're constantly screaming, "Death to America." Negotiations go on. "Death to Israel." Negotiations go on. They're making John Kerry look like a little bitch. Negotiations go on. They're making us look weak as hell. They're dogging us out. They're talking about us. They're making fun of us. They're thumbing their nose at us and everything. Deal still goes on. Barack Obama, his administration comes and tells us everything is hunky-dory, everything is going well, and we're getting our asses handed to us. Deal still goes on. Deal gets done. They get $150 billion. They made us look like a bunch of sniveling whip little punks, don't know how to negotiate, don't know how to do nothing, so they can dog the hell out of us and still get what they want. Just like Trump. The whole time Trump is negotiating with us, trying to be our president, he's dogging the hell out of us. He's spitting on us, slapping us. He's dogging our handicap. He's dogging our women. He's dogging our blacks. He's dogging our Hispanics. He's dogging everybody. He's ripping our candidates a new one. Every single one of them jokers is un-American in him. They're not worthy of any kind of respect. He calls our life-saving neurosurgeons pedophiles. He calls people's wives ugly. Lion Ted, Little Marco. He's making fun. He's ripping us a new one and still getting what he wants. We never put a stop to it. No, you can't do this to us. He still gets what he wants. Now we're here. He's got the nomination. He's still dogging Americans out, expecting to get what he wants. Iran must have read The Art of the Deal. When are we ever going to say no? Like Ted Cruz did. See, he thought because Ben Carson sold out and Ben Carson went out and did the political thing, He got what he wanted. He wanted an endorsement from Ben Carson. He got it. Didn't have to respect them, didn't have to do anything. Just like Iran. Ted Cruz gets there and says, no, you're dogging the hell out of me, man. My wife embarrassed me in front of my children. You're not getting what you want. And everybody goes and rips Ted Cruz a new one. He dogs Marco out, gets what he wants. He dogs Chris Christie out, gets what he wants. He dogs Jeb Bush out, doesn't get what he wants, and everybody's mad at Jeb Bush. Iran is doing everything despicable to us known to mankind, and they're still getting what they want. When are we, the people, going to start saying we have principles about ourselves? We have pride. You can't just pimp slap us all up and down the street and get what you want. That's un-American. Or is this the new, fundamentally transformed America? This is what's taking place. Donald Trump is not the one to make an American argument. He's totally un-American. He's dogging Americans and think that he's supposed to get the highest office in the land. It's that chicken's coming home to roost now. Donald Trump doesn't care about nobody but himself and his Democratic kids. His family of Democrats and liberals. He's beating the hell out of us Republicans and getting what he wants. So either Iran learned from Donald, or we're not learning something from Iran. We are sending the wrong signal to the rest of the world as conservatives, as Republicans, as the people on the right that's supposed to be the opposition to liberalism. You cannot kick our ass up and down the field and get what you want. If you want to negotiate with us, you're going to have to stop that foolishness, else negotiations is off. We don't owe you a damn thing. It ain't about what we did. What have you done for us lately? All you've done, Iran, is say death to us and trying to kill us. Hezbollah and everything. You're beating up our friends. You're dogging us. You cannot negotiate with us and get what you want until you stop the madness. And this is the stance we need to take right now with Donald Trump. They're like twins. Kick America's ass, deaf to anybody that's in opposition, any of their friends, and give us what we want. Like we owe you something. Come on, people. Can't you see it? How does this get to take place? How? Because we, the people, are not understanding we are the strength and the backbone of America. We are. Our faith, our understanding of our escaped slave forefathers. They escaped slavery and created a situation to where we will never be enslaved to a government again. Our First and Second Amendments seal the deal. It will always be we the people. You potential slave masters will become the people that are not the masters. We the people are. And we have a Bill of Rights and a rule of law to keep us even in check from ever thinking that we are rulers over somebody. We need to stop looking for a ruler and understanding that we are. We got to stop looking for some government official to save us. Because that's not what our founding fathers envisioned when they escaped slavery. They envisioned we, the people, never being enslaved again. Our First Amendment right to speak against power, Donald Trump wants to take that away. Liberals want to take that away. Our ability to worship who we want and when we want, Donald Trump wants to take that away. Liberals want to take that away. They've been taking it away for the last 8 years. And our right to bear arms to make sure that the government can never come back and enslave us again. And protecting our family is just a sprinkles on the ice cream. Come on, people. How are you going to let this man kick our tails, beat up Americans, dog us out, deaf to the handicapped, deaf to the women, deaf to the people that don't have big breasts, they're not tens, deaf, whatever kind of asinine thought process this orange boy has, and then give him what he wants? Man, that means we're going to get what we deserve. Hey, I'm Phil Williams, Christ crucified. Hey, and that's my response to a tweet on the Phil Williams Show.